Hello and welcome everyone to the Pursuit of Happiness channel. I am so happy you are here joining me. I am Miss Tanya, if you do not know, and I am a mindset coach. And I have developed the program, The Pursuit of Happiness, which is a one on one coaching program for women, helping women transform anxiety into happiness. And today we are continuing in seeing how we can deal with depression. So make sure that you have a pen and paper ready because this is for your healing and this is your time. Okay. This helps you backtrack and see the areas that you need to work on in order to start your healing process. So let's go ahead and get into today's session. So if you did not see my previous video, please make sure you check that out, in which I went over the details and how you fall into depression. We started talking about the feelings of being overwhelmed, okay? And we got to the point where you went from being overwhelmed to being stuck to the point where you're not taking action at all to the point where you fell into depression, into self-pity. And this is where you are at this point. So in today's video, we are discussing depression and how to deal with that depression. How do we come up out of that depression, okay, so that we can actually be happy, okay? How do we do this? Well, first is that we have to actually be aware and we have to recognize the signs that we are in a depression state. So, all of these that I am providing you are actually on the Mayo Clinic's website. Okay. So, this is actually clinical diagnosis of how do you know that you are depressed. And one of the ways that you do know about depression is that you don't want to socialize. Now, this is totally different than just saying, oh, I'm an introvert. No, even if you are an introvert, you choose who you want to socialize with. Okay. So, that is not an excuse. Okay. So, this is where you just do not want to socialize at all and you just choose to be alone the majority of the time, okay? Unlike your normal time, okay? You have a loss of interest of things that you normally would have interest in, okay? So if this is resonating with you, keep watching, okay? If you have a loss of interest is another sign. Trouble doing normal day-to-day activities. Yes, if you are having trouble just getting up in the morning, okay? If you are having troubles just eating, okay, which I think is another sign that I put on here separately, normal day to day activities that you are having trouble doing is a sign of depression. Okay. If you have angry outbursts, okay, you're irritable, you're frustrated, even over small matters, this is actually can be a sign of depression. Okay. And I know this might be a bit of a new sign for some of you to hear angry outbursts, but yes, it actually can be a sign of depression. Okay. Because when you're depressed, you're frustrated, you're irritable, and little small things, okay, will cause you to have these outbursts. So, this is a sign of depression, okay? If your sleeping patterns are not going well, okay, you're having these sleep disturbances, okay, you're not able to sleep or you are sleeping too much, okay? So, it goes at both ends of the spectrum here. Now, another thing that goes at both ends of the spectrum, which I kind of touched a little bit on, is the reduce of appetite. And when you have a reduced appetite, you're either having a weight loss. Okay. So this is a sign of depression. Okay. That you're not eating and it's causing weight loss, or it's the opposite end of the spectrum where you are eating so much that you are gaining weight. Okay. This is a sign of depression. Also, the feelings of worthlessness or guilt, fixating on past failures or self blame. If you remember from my first slide, I said self pity. Okay, so if you are fixating, your mind is stuck on your past failures or your self blame, you are in a depression state. Okay, so now we know, okay, we're aware that we are depressed. We've come to this awareness. Now, how do you come up out of this depression? How will you come out of this depression? And there is one key thing to come from the bottom here to being happy. Okay. This is what this is about. Okay. This is about you regaining those interests. Okay. This is about doing things that make you happy again. Okay. This is about getting you unstuck. So get excited for this next part. Okay. Movement is key. Okay. Because think about it. When we went down the line, we already said that you were stuck. And when you're stuck, you're not moving at all. So the key The key is movement here, okay? And I'm going to show you that it is movement through your body, okay? If you do not know, I am a dance artist, choreographer, okay? And this is why I decided to start my pursuit of happiness, because I incorporate mind, body, and spirit techniques, because this is a way also to help you reprogram your mind, okay? Moving the body means that you are moving your mind, okay? It has been scientifically proven, okay, that moving your body, okay, actually helps balance your left and right hemispheres of your brain, okay? It activates certain parts of your brain, okay? So movement is definitely key, okay? And so we want to get you out of your mind, right? You're in this depression state. So we want to make sure we get in your out of your mind and into your body right now, because once we get you into your body, we're going to be able to start switching some things off in the mind. Okay. So here are some things that you can do. Okay. This is where I want you to get your pen and paper, and I want you to start writing these things down, okay? Because these are things that you can start implementing today to start changing your life, okay? So, exercise, okay? If you've ever heard of the crosswalk, or if you've never heard of it before, do not worry. I'm going to describe this to you. Crosswalk is when you're simply, it's like a walking activity that you can do in your house, you can do in your home, okay? And you simply place one foot in front of the other, okay? So, your left foot or right foot, whatever you want to start with, and then the other foot goes right in front of it, okay? That is what's known as a crosswalk. This balances your left and right hemisphere, okay? It's just to simply do a crosswalk, okay? Put a timer on, do this crosswalk for 30 minutes. Get the body moving, okay? You can also do an opposite elbow to the other side of your body, okay? Raising up your knee to meet the opposite elbow, okay? So if I'm raising up my right elbow, it is going to be meeting my left knee, okay? And you want to make sure that you are raising this up, okay? This is another simple exercise that you can do to start balancing the left and right brain hemispheres. Do or pick one of these exercises and do it consistently for 30 minutes and practice it every day for 7 days. Okay. You don't have to do like a 30-day challenge. We want to get you in the habit of moving. Okay, and that's where it starts, in the habit of moving. So don't put too much pressure on yourself to do like a 30-day challenge. No, do a simple 7-day challenge. Okay, dance is healing. Okay, you should know this is going to come if I told you I was a dance artist. Dance is healing. Okay, ballet, African dance, tap. Why am I saying these things? Because in ballet, what goes left, it must go to the right. When you go forward, you must go backward, okay? If you go up, you best to believe you're coming down. And it's the same thing in African dance, tap, salsa. Get into a class, a dance class, okay, that you are excited and thrilled to take. Get into a modern class, okay? Because like I said, with dance, there is balance in dance, okay? And that's why we experience these chaoses in our life, is because we do not have that balance. Okay. So if that sounds like you, okay, you're in chaos. That means balance is missing. Okay. So just jump into a dance class. And I'm not talking about Zumba. I am talking about an actual dance movement class. Just get into a beginner class. Okay. And start this healing process. And then you're going to have fun. Dance is going to just awaken you in so many ways. Okay. Even if you don't want to go to a class, another option. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I'm turning like a little like dark in here because of the light. I'll try to adjust myself. But when it comes to the dancing, put on your favorite song. And I'm not talking about a sad song, okay? Put on your favorite, like, jam out song, okay? Like, I still will jam out to, like, Mary J's Blige, like, Just Fine, okay? I will still put on some Pharrell. I'm so happy. Like, I will jam out to these songs, okay? See a song, okay, about being so powerful. Jam out to this music. Dance in the way that you want to dance unapologetically, okay? This releases a lot of negative emotions out of the body, okay? Dance is very healing, okay? Writing, writing. You can use writing, okay, to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain, okay? But for this writing exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to write an angry letter to yourself. And what I mean about this is, since you're fixated already Okay, you're already fixated on like your past failures and your self pity. Write out a letter. Throw some F bombs in there, okay? Write out a letter about how you feel. Get that anger out of you and write it all down. Now, once you are done doing that, the next step that you are going to do, because you have to do both, you can't just do one or the other. You have to do both with this exercise, okay? You are going to write a love letter to yourself, okay? And you're going to recall all the beautiful things that you have done for yourself, everything that you have done, okay? Things that bring joy to you. You're going to reflect on this and you're going to write on this. You have to do both if you're going to do this writing exercise. I cannot stress this enough, okay? You have to do both. And then the next step when you are doing this writing exercise, you are going to burn that angry letter to yourself over the sink. And I say over the sink because this is a safe space to do this, okay? You have immediate access to water, all right? Let's practice good fire safety here. We're all adults, okay? Now, if you don't want to burn it, okay, I prefer to burn it. I call it my paper cleansing technique. What you're going to do is you're going to ball it up and you're going to throw it away. You do not reread this angry letter, okay? Because the purpose of this angry letter is to release, okay, these emotions that are holding you back, okay? So, next thing you do, that love letter that you wrote for yourself, you are going to keep this love letter with you, okay? Keep it in your I say keep it somewhere where you're going to look at it every day. And I mean look at it every day is that when you wake up, you see this, okay? And you reread this, okay? Every morning, okay? Every morning you reread this love letter to yourself, okay? Every night before you go to sleep, you reread this love letter to yourself. Do this for 7 days consistently. Okay. Also connecting with nature. Okay. Just going to sit in nature for at least an hour. Go to the park, go to the beach. Okay. Like go by the river. Okay. Focus on the waves, focus on the wind blowing in the trees, focus on how the leaves are moving. Okay, through this wind. Okay, if you're near water, focus on the waves. Okay, focus on the beauty of the waves. Okay, this is what you're going to do in nature. Now, there is another way to connect with nature, which I actually did a blog post on, and I'll make sure that I put it down in the description for you guys here today. It is connecting with nature through an earthing technique. You might have heard of earthing, but earthing will really help you get out of your depression. Okay. So, what you're going to do with earthing, and I actually added a sixth sense in my blog post. Like I said, I will put that down there for you. Okay. So, you're going to use your five senses, and while you are in nature, you are going to identify what you can hear. Okay. You're going to identify what you can smell. You're going to identify what you can taste. Okay. And when this comes, like the river that I'm able to go to, thankfully, there are mulberry bushes and they're in bloom. So I'm actually able to pick berries, so if you have that opportunity and you're able to freely like pick berries, or something of that nature, go for it. It's a very cleansing technique. If not, bring your favorite drink with you. Bring your favorite snack with you, okay? Now what can you touch? All right? Like so you're going to see what you can touch. Make sure you're not touching anything poisonous, okay? Just touch the soil, all right? Let's be safe here. And what you can see. So this is an earthing technique, and the point of this is to actually bring you to your presence, to your awareness, to the now. Okay? Because you're caught up in your mind, right? You're fixated on your past failures. So this technique, which is a beautiful technique, is going to bring you to your present. It's going to bring you focus now, what you need to be doing now. Okay. What you can feel now. Okay. And that's also the good thing about the exercising and the dancing is because it brings you to your presence. It brings you to the now. So if you have not connected all that, okay, and even to the writing, it connects you to presence. Okay. And this is the point about your movement and your healing. Also, with this, be patient and kind with yourself. Okay. I've already mentioned, all right, to choose one of these activities, okay, to do for 7 days, or you can mix it up. You're like, you know what? Today I feel like writing. I'm going to write today. Today I feel like going to like do a dance class I've always wanted to do. Do a dance class, okay? Today I'm going to just connect with nature, okay? But for 7 days, practice these activities, okay? Because it takes time to get out of depression. So you need to be very gentle with yourself. Okay, and allow yourself time for this healing. Healing is a process. If this is something that you're looking for, like a quick thing, you've come to the wrong channel, baby, because that's not how this works. That's not how healing works. Okay, you are undoing past traumas. Okay, and some of them are actually generational traumas that you have to deal with. Okay, so taking little small steps will help you. Okay, now if you're like, Miss Tanya, I really need some help. I need some assistance. This is going deeper, okay? Like, that's okay. All right. But for those of you that are able to do these activities, okay, I want you to make sure you come back to this video. Okay. So save it, like it, put it in whatever you need to do. Okay. And I want you to come back to this video here, and in the comments, I want you to make sure, let me actually make sure I go back to that slide because I think I mentioned it. Okay. I want you to come back here, okay, and comment how it made you feel. Now, you only comment after you complete the 7 days. Don't do something for one day and you're like, oh, like I felt good for this month. Like, no, do it for 7 days and come back to this video, okay, and comment on how it made you feel, okay? This not only will help me if I see that you need a little bit more help, because I will be coming back and looking at the comments. This is a safe space. I mentioned this in my previous video. And what I mean by this is a safe space is that all comments are reviewed and filtered. Okay. You cannot come into my channel and disrespect me or disrespect someone else who are making comments on my channel who are looking for healing. Okay. I will not tolerate it. And I will be doing a video about boundaries. Okay. And how you should not tolerate that disrespect as well. All right. So make sure you come back and you comment on how it made you feel after practicing it for the 7 days. Now let's get into this. If you need or you want more help, okay? This is where you can go and book a free 30-minute discovery session with me, okay? It's my Pursuit of Happiness coaching program. And in my program, it's one-on-one, fully catered. So no one ever has the same routine, okay? Ever, okay? My clients have different routines, okay? Some clients I meet with 2 times a week. Some of them I meet with 3 times a week, and I incorporate EFT tapping. I'll incorporate certain exercises, even exercises to help change the brain chemistry fluid, okay? Breath work, okay? Like things of these natures that we incorporate in order to help reprogram your mind to get you back on track, okay? To get you into happiness. I mean, wouldn't you love? Think about this. Wouldn't you love to wake up every day happy? Wouldn't you love to just wake up doing what you love to do? Or just wake up and knowing that everything is just taken care for you, okay? To be in that happiness, to live in that happiness. Everybody wants to be happy. And at some point, we lose that happiness. We lose our values, our purpose. And in this program, you will regain your values, your purpose, and you will actively be pursuing that, okay? With one-on-one guidance assistance, okay? So you can book a free 30-minute discovery session to see if this program is right for you. And you can get an application from me. My program is not open to everyone. It is for women, but also I do not accept all women, okay? You have to fill out the application. Okay. We have to see if we are a good pair together. Okay. Because I'm not only your coach, I'm your guide. I will be your best friend. Okay. In this program. Okay. You will be vulnerable to me. And what I mean by that is you will be able to express everything you feel unapologetically. You will have a safe space. Okay. And sometimes, it's a little difficult to do that with friends who don't understand what you are going through, and they're very quick to pass judgment, okay? Not because they're bad friends. It's not because of that. It's just because they don't understand. And sometimes you just need that little extra help, okay? So that is what this program is for. And I've already put that free 30-minute discovery session for you down there below so you can learn more about this program if you are interested, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I was trying to make it short and sweet, not too long like my last video. Make sure that you definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button so that it can reach out into the YouTube algorithms, okay? So that this energy, this beautiful, positive energy can go out to help someone else, okay? These tips, these will help you along your healing journey. I guarantee it. But in order to heal, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the healing work. And if you did not, like I said, see my previous video, make sure you check out my previous video, okay? Because it's not enough just to do affirmations, you guys, okay? Because oftentimes people are doing affirmations in order to repress anger, in order to repress sadness, in order to repress this depression. And that is when affirmations do not work for you. You have to put in the healing work if you want to see beautiful, transformative things manifest in your life. And I look forward to helping you along your journey. I look forward to seeing you grow along your journey. And I wish nothing but peace, love, and light to all of you.